Alright, hello, welcome to the Attack on Titan Rupture Q&A. Today we're going to be asking developers some of the biggest questions from the community about the game's future, lore, and more. Of course, because this is community Q&A, there's going to be some questionable questions included. I also would like to add that we have no clue why we're doing this on FNAF 1 stage, and I have absolutely no clue to why it's a tier rating. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. I would also like to note my mic was cutting out sometimes, so they'll probably finish sentence off for me, so yeah.
What's good, everybody? My name is Sako, and I'm one of the owners of Rapture. I am here to answer questions that you guys asked us on the Q&A channel. And you can also hear the talks from the other content creators that you see over here, Silver, Psyche Toast, and Lucid. You know this guy. And basically, that's all for me.
Hey guys, my name is Tweak. I'm the community manager of Rupture. I'm gonna also be answering some questions that you guys posted in the Q&A channel. So yeah, let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Lucid, and within Rupture, I'm a child mod and content creator, and I'm one of the 3 here to interview Sako. And Tweakin.
Hi, I'm Psychic. You can call me that, or Psych Toast, or Toast, whatever you want to call me. I'm one of the content creators and trial mods alongside Lucid, and I'm also here to be asking Sako and Tweak the questions that people have been asking. That's Tweak.
And
Yeah,
I guess what do you mean? I guess, bro. You are.
Alright, so one of the first questions I have is from Carlo292. How many maps will be in the game will the game have on release?
On release, yeah? So on release, we're like planning about having Casina, the training corps, the Thrust District, the wilderness maps, you know, the ones where you go outside and stuff. And the other stuff we're also planning to have on like the maps on release. The most important is the castle one, you know? Like from King Crates type shit.
Yep. Question is from Tweakin is, will there be moving clothing items, cloaks, flags, etc.?
basically Fizzbones.
I'll answer this. Yes, we are planning to add smart bombs and stuff. Yes, we're gonna make this as realistic as possible. And yes, it's gonna be optimized.
Alright,
Next.
Alright, now. From Shaw, if life gives you lemons, what should you do?
If what?
If life gives you lemons, what should you do?
If life gives me lemons, what would I do?
Yes.
I will take the lemons.
In terms of upcoming game systems and what might be developed, I'm curious about the possibility of an injury system and what that will be entailing. Stuff like broken bones and injury, in illnesses, that kind of stuff.
Oh, so like who asked this question? Like yeah, okay,
Me.
so oh you. Ooh, okay, so there will be injuries, like you can get concussed, you can get blinded, bleeding, and much more, you know? Like there's also gonna be limb injuries, which can be fatal. And where there's a bleeding is much faster to your health, you constantly will go down to, like with the limb injuries. I don't want to go too much detail in the injury system, but if you want to compare to like any games, you can compare to like Criminality or Blood Engine. Oh yeah, also illnesses will be presented, but it isn't really planned to release, but we'll try to get it by release, you know, illnesses.
All right. Next up, I'm curious about what customization options players will have available to them.
What customization? Okay, yeah, so by release we're already planning to have, so you can change your faces, you can change your hair, and most importantly, we're gonna make it so it's hard to see the colors of your hair and the colors of your faces, like the eyes and stuff. The amount of face we're gonna have is not an exact amount, but we're planning to have a lot of variety. And the style we're aiming is similar to anime style, X like Roblox style. It's, in my opinion, I will probably show one in the Q&A video that you guys can put. So for example. And all the faces I have to give credits there are made by Komuru.
All right. Hell yeah. Next up, how are the high commands for each branch going to be decided? Is it going to be an application? Are they going to start out as NPCs? What are you guys planning for those?
For the high commands in the app, like we're gonna first make them through lore team only. Basically, so you guys can get used to the game first without dying constantly, without having to be worried or hogging the slots. You're actually gonna have to grind for it. But stuff like training instructors and stuff like those by release, what we're planning, like what I was planning as the head of lore, I was planning to do a few PDs before the lore, sort of to like teach the training instructors, not just this lore team. Gonna do applications so that you can go through a training arc, like to become a training instructor. So in short term, yes, you do applications. So yes, it will be only locked at the start, like the high brands.
All right, that makes sense. All right. Finally, and most important of all, what are your thoughts on the Fortnite Battle Royale going on beneath the sea between the trout population and the beluga whales? What are your plans to stop it?
What?
Game, bro.
Oh,
You see, it always works.
this okay. I'll read this question actually. This is from Sage the Great. The will player TIs will player TIs be actors only, or will they actually be able to do stuff outside of stats hosting trainings? The player TIs, it will be staff mixed with players at the start. After that, it will become players only. Like the staff will annihilate themselves basically, but the characters will remain there. There won't just be a really deep emphasis. The true emphasis on the training corps arc this will be to focus on character development and to focus on learning the game. Once you learn the game and you build your character, you actually care about your character. This is when everything starts getting serious. But no, you will be the training instructors, like the players, will be able to host trainings at the start. They will be able to take control of situations, and they will be basically they will have a meaning. It won't just be there to say, "Oh, we have player training instructors." Oh shit. Second step question from the maker: what are the current for hard training cross experience works include distractions during browsing and card days? I don't want to be really transparent on that part, since if we do say everything we're gonna do about TC, it will ruin the fun of learning about it. So the thing that we're truly gonna do on this, and I'm gonna let you know so you can prepare yourself a little bit for release. We won't be inactive at all. That's all I'm gonna say. We won't be inactive. EST, GMT, they're always gonna be events. Whenever it's oh my god, another part just fell off. Whenever it's during the day, during the night, there will be events. All events have meaning. If you can't make it to the first one, you will be able to make it to the second one. If you don't make it to that day, we will be caught up the next day. I did get off point a little bit of the questions, but I think I should try to give as much meaning as possible to this. You got any other questions? Okay, third question from Genix. What difficulty level are you aiming for with the server overall? How difficult do you expect the average event? The difficulty that we're going for is semi-hardcore. If I had to rate it 1 to 10, you're gonna struggle at least a 7. But what I mean by struggle is by you will have fun, but at the same time, you will also be worried about losing character in progress. Each event won't really have that kind of feeling, but the main events, most events we're gonna try to give emphasis to that they will have that kind of meaning. If you're the type of guy who is not good with handling losing your character, I do not recommend playing this game. I would rather you go play Defiance or Requiem. Last question. Why is your highest priority development? Our highest priority in development. Oh, this is from Yannick's. Okay. Just like Syntax just said, it's VT. That's our highest priority. This I don't really have any other priority. It's VT. The word you can sit down. I'm gonna. Oh my God! Just another part has failed. Yeah, we can see the sky now. If I wanted to say priorities in airline, it will be VT on the top, maps on the second part, and then lore in the third part. Lore can be considered development.
Will staff team also play the game as normal players, or they won't?
Okay, so the staff team, they will definitely be playing as normal players, but at the same time, they will always be looking to like moderate things like while they're playing. But they won't be treated any like differently than the normal players.
All right. And for the first batch of waived PDs, AK2 exclusive to the first 50 people waived, what will they be? Will they just be wall defenses or what?
So for the first batches of the wave people, there's gonna be it won't be such trainings and wall defenses. It will have meaning events too. They won't be missing too much. Like the new waves are gonna be waiting to get waved. I don't know if that makes sense, but like they won't miss too many events. The events all gonna miss are gonna be for the early ones, such as training instructors, training the new cadets, or maybe even getting head closer to graduation for the people who are already waived. I was planning to do a huge wave on release, but I'm gonna give the people who are previously waived 2 or 3 PDs before the release waived.
And next question I actually find really interesting. Will the game have its own original lore and Titan shifter designs? For example, will Titan shifters have unique Titan forms based on their in-game characters, or will they have their own design constraints?
So, I like this question too. The game will have its own custom lore, it will have its own custom characters, it will have its own custom models, it will have everything custom. You don't have to worry about a single thing. The characters will be the models of the sisters will be related to the characters. Okay, if the sister is a blonde, the sister model will also be a blonde. If the sister has like the Chinese type of eyes, the sister model will also have the Chinese type of eyes. You know, something like that. But oh my God. Okay, so that's about it. Yeah.
Alright, Tweak, I heard you got removed from the moderation team and you begged the founders for the rollback. Is that true? Also, if it isn't, then why is Petra asking you to be out for it?
So I had a little oopsie slip up. So when I was in the staff team, I kind of warned a couple people in general, and then I mean, Sako got really mad at me, and then he just took away my moderator perms.
Why you sound so
I don't
depressed,
know.
bro?
I mean, I was just really devastated when that happened. So
God damn, man.
yeah,
But your community man's not, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's still, yeah?
Yep.
So wait, so why you ignore the question about why is Petra asking you to meow for him?
Editors, can we pull that up on
No
screen?
comment.
I'm sure he didn't even hear that.
Okay, next question, please.
All right. First question for you two. From Petra Ashbourne, how much will players' actions influence the lore of the game?
Okay, so with that example, okay, say like a player killed the TI, you know, if a player killed the TI, then there would obviously be consequences. And I don't know, more authoritarian people around the camp, you know, just less permissions, you know, to do things. So yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah.
You suck at this. Okay, so basically, if you kill the TI, you also get points according to it. But if it's an important TI, like for example, the training structure, then the military police will have to set the camp for a little bit to investigate this. Meaning the military police will gain over authority because of this action. So basically, each action you do action you do will matter, and each action you will take will choose the path which you will take. Is that good?
So basically, just your actions have consequences.
No. And yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Next question, please.
All right. Okay, next up from the man on the left, right there, himself asking this question. How long does the lore plan to go on for?
Yeah, Twig.
Uh, 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 probably like probably like a year. Yeah, yeah, a year.
A year?
Yep.
All right, Cockpot, you said I think it's a year too.
All right, next up, next question from Cosmic. Will the game only, for the entirety of it, be just people versus Titans, or will it stretch into Eldia versus Marley eventually, possibly at least? Not confirmed, obviously, depending on how it goes, but is it at least possible that it can go that way?
So, I don't want to be too transparent in this question, so I'll say this. It won't be the same thing for the entire lore. It will change gradually as it goes, depending on your actions too. It's player-led, remember that.
All right.
I won't say anything more than that, but even your actions, it might go a lot of ways.
Makes sense, makes sense. From Genix! How will the lore events be told outside of the event itself? In a separate channel where you will narrate it, for example, a narration channel for what's happening, or are you planning on making videos showcasing the actual events themselves?
That, I'll be for real, we didn't really think that far yet. But I think I'll tell. Actually, I can't answer this question. We didn't really think that far. But outside the event itself, it would be said all for now in the events, like what happened in text. If we make a video about it, probably if it contains cutscenes, we'll make a video about it.
All right, makes sense. Second to last, again from Genix, he is wondering how you'll make sure that each individual, just players in general, and especially the newer player base as it keeps going along, how will they not feel like grunts and be stuck to just basically nobody grunt work?
Well, that's a very simple thing. We will basically interact with the player who will actually interact with the community. You know how people usually are excited when they hear like in the thought something like the accents actually matter. Like you do slash help. I feel like tired, and then Lord Team just doesn't just thought. You feel tired, like you starting game something, whatever. Like responding to the actions the player took. We will ensure that we won't be lacking that part either. We'll have a lot of lore team active on the events. We're planning to. I'm gonna get off track of right here. We're planning to make it so we can handle as many people as possible during event, and we will make every person feel like he's a character of himself, not us playing through an event. That is, we'll do the attempt, but if you don't try yourself too, we can't help you much.
Yeah, you have to put effort into your character.
Okay, Mr. Body side question. Yes, next question.
Yep. Final question from Sage the Great. They're asking if we will eventually be getting a roadmap for the game.
We were actually planning to make a roadmap. Like, I was planning to make a roadmap, but it's to due to real life reasons, I keep getting delayed. Like, I'll have it done probably by the lore team apps to like when I'll release the lore team apps or release your roadmap to. It's the short answer: yes, we're planning a roadmap that you guys can view every day.
All right. Makes sense. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for your time.
Do you see much potential in Attack on Titan Rupture?
A lot of like a lot of potential.
A lot of potential. Okay, okay. So
So you better
I
get on working to V2.
I have a one quick question. Okay. Why isn't the V2 testing place open yet?
Okay, so thank you for watching the video, and I really hope you guys enjoy the Q&A. If you want more videos like this, please feel free to leave a subscribe, leave a like, and also say if you enjoyed in the comments.
Tweak,
And
tweak.
peace
Gears.
out. Too.